Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now, one and only. Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Okay. Here we go. I was working out. I was talking to a buddy of mine, and I was telling him something that Bishop T.D. Jakes told me one time. I heard him say it. He said, I would hate to die and not do the thing that I was born to do. I would hate to die and not do the thing that I was born to do. Man, oh man, oh man. Man, that hit me like a pile of bricks, man. Because it made me feel so grateful that God has allowed me to live my life this way. Now, and I'm talking about grateful for all of it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And I have had all of them. The person you see today, it ain't always who I was. It was on the inside of me, but it hadn't externalized itself, if that's a word. It hadn't been brought out. It was in here, but it was under development. Who I am today was a process. But like I said before, don't trip. He ain't through with me yet. Even today, I'm still an imperfect soldier for Christ. Today, I still fall short, oftentimes. But I'll tell you what, I'm ever grateful for the life I have. And you know what? I want to encourage everybody today to explore your possibilities. I mean, man, explore your possibilities. Why would you not want to find out, discover, or know what it is God got for you? Why would you not want to achieve or accomplish all of your possibilities? Now, as I ask you this question, I want you to know that the devil is busy, that he plays mind tricks. So as you hear this, I already know he's saying to some of y'all, yeah, Steve, that's easy for you to say, but I done got myself in this situation right here. Ain't nothing too hard for God. Nothing. Nothing. And see, so as you listen to me, try to get your mind open to this. Why would you not want to explore all of your life's possibilities? What's possible with your life? And I'm talking about from right where you are right now. I'm not asking you to change. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm telling you, this is a fact that God can get you from right where you are right now. Broken, misled, misguided, misunderstood, mistaken, all of that, misfortunate, all of the misses you've been talking about in your life. You know, I missed the lottery. I missed my ride. They fired me. I missed the deadline. I didn't get it. People just miss themselves to death. If you've been all them misses, God can get you from right where you are. God a home run hitter. I'm here to tell you that. He's a home run hitter. He's a put him over the wall whenever he want to, all the time. And you can be a recipient of some of these home runs. He'll put the bat in your hand, but you got to swing. Now listen to me. You got to stop feeling sorry for yourself. You got to stop holding yourself down with beating yourself up. He won't hold you down about it if you don't hold yourself down about it. But I'm going to tell you one more time, the devil is busy. So what the devil do is he make you think you ain't worthy. He make you think that you've done something so despicable that you can't come back from it. He makes you feel like you so low you can't go up high. He knock you down and make you feel like you've been knocked down harder than anybody else. You can't get up. He roll you so deep down in that ditch you can't see over the edge. God can come get you from no matter where you are. I'm telling you, man, you ain't in no hole too deep for God. Magic Johnson will tell you that. Listen to me. You ain't in no hole too deep for God. Steve Harvey can tell you that. You ain't in a hole too deep for God. Tyler Perry can tell you that. I can name you some people. Bishop Jakes can tell you that. I could tell you, Kenneth Ulmer can tell you that. Bishop Kenneth Ulmer. I could tell you some people. Kirk Franklin can tell you that. Donnie McClurkin can tell you that. I just know some people personally, man, that done been in a hole. Joel Osteen can tell you about it. I know some people, man, been down, been in a hole so deep. I bet you Paula Dean can tell you about it. See, but you know what? Then here we go. We don't like to talk about that because now we want everybody to pay extra hard for some mistakes they made. When clearly, and excuse me for being a new Christian, but there is a prayer that I've been saying since I was a little bitty boy, and it took me till I was a grown man to understand it. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. So see, it ain't my job to hold nobody down, to keep my knee on somebody's neck. Who am I? I'm going to need some forgiveness in a second here, probably today. See, so all this, you holding people down with the way you feeling about them, and she shouldn't have said this, and she'll never get it. I'll never support this again. Man, get up. Get up and get real. You for real? You think you ain't finna need forgiveness real soon? You ain't finna make a diabolical mistake in your life? You don't think you are? I have. Thousands of them. Probably gonna make a few hundred more before I get up out of here. So I've decided to be in the forgiving business because I want God to forgive my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me. You understand? See, excuse me for being a new Christian. I get tired of talking to people, man, supposed to be saved and talking about they're Christian. I don't want that type of religion, man. I ain't in that no more. I ain't in that. You can call me wrong if you want to. Say it how you want to say it. I ain't in that no more. I ain't in all that. You can feel how you want to feel about me, but I got proof that God work in my life. You know, I can't hardly get it out sometimes when people ask me something about deep on the inside of me about my soul and how I used to be and my journey and my trip. Because people don't know the trip I've been on. Well, you may have been on one worse than me. But you know what? You ain't in a hole too deep God can't get you out of. Man, I want people to remember that, man. God is a redeemer. He the great I am. So if you ain't got nothing now, what you asking for? You know, you might not have nothing because you ain't asking for nothing. Quit asking God to get you out of debt and ask God for a life of abundance. Then you take the money and you get out of debt. You keep asking to get out of debt. You keep being in debt to get out of. Come on, man. What you asking God for? I'm just tripping today. That's all. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the count up and the count down. For what? To the greatest morning show on the doggone planet. That's us, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Ain't no doubt about it. Oh, man. Shirley Strawberry.
You've said nothing I disagree with, Steve. Good morning.
Carla Farrell.
Facts upon facts. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Nephew Tommy.
Top, baddest morning show in the land. That's right. Said nothing wrong.
And me.
Yours truly, huh?
Morning, Steve.
Bring yourself out.
Wait,
Bring 'em
speak
out,
to
bring 'em
yourself
out.
again?
Yeah,
Speak to yourself
I do that sometimes, you know. Hey, man, how you doing today? Oh, good, dog. Everything all right with you and the fam? Yeah, man, we good, man. Everybody good, you know. You sound like you drag. No, I'm really good, man. Everything cool, man. I ain't tripping about nothing, you know. You know, they might be tripping, but not me.
So who is this now? You're talking to...
I was talking to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
you having
you're talking to me,
full-blown
okay.
conversations.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It's three of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
me,
thought there was
myself,
just-
and I.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
Me,
You know who
myself,
else?
and I.
There's people that he talks to.
Well, he different though.
How so?
You know, they characters. I'm just same person.
It's just you talking to you talking to you.
This is me
About
talking
you.
to me about me, myself,
Okay.
and I.
And what have you discovered talking to me, myself, and I? What have you?
I like him, man. He pretty cool. You know, he's reasonable.
Is
You
he?
know, yeah, he's
Okay.
reasonable, easy to get along with. For those three get along fine.
Just fine.
Oh.
They don't never have an argument with each other, do they?
It's
No,
when you,
they don't care for others.
it's when you bring other people in. That's yeah.
They
I
don't
get
really care for others.
Really?
So they're alone. They're loners.
Well, it's kind of hard to be a loner when it's three of y'all.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean, they don't like other people. You're saying.
Well, they don't mind other
like-
people. Just don't give a damn what you say, though. And keep all that to yourself. Because they vote. It's a 3-man vote, and the majority rules. So they ain't never got to, go nowhere and get no other opinions because it's just majority rule.
Oh.
And it's
okay. What are you
3. So
voting
it's, like ask me anything.
Like,
Okay.
what are you gonna have for dinner tonight? I mean,
See, like me will go, is that her business? And then myself will go, well, it is Shirley. And then I go, oh, I already had dinner. Like I'll probably say something like I'm going to have chicken or something.
Oh, so it's a
Cause-
filter. It's 3 levels.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 levels, it's a vote.
Okay. And so the final vote gets what blurts out.
Final vote is I. See,
I
me
make the
say
call.
something, then myself, and then I do all the talking.
Oh, okay.
I think we've met all of you.
Ain't no
too.
problem. You can meet them as soon as we do the CLO. They there.
Right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour. Speaking of the CLO, it's Ask the CLO Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey reporting for duty. This one is from Minnie in Pittsburgh. Minnie writes, I've been working as an executive assistant for almost 20 years and sleeping with my boss for 10 of the years. It is coming up time for me to retire, but I don't want to be out of sight, out of mind to him. Our only connection is through work, and the bulk of time we spend together is on work-related trips. Since our affair started, he's gotten married, and his wife is pregnant now. I know that means he chose her over me, but I've fallen in love and can't let him go. Is he going to forget about me after I retire?
Minnie, let me ask you a question. How old are you? Ain't nobody named Minnie.
Ain't no more minutes.
No. How old is Minnie?
Retirement
She didn't
age,
say. She didn't say,
apparently.
but what is retirement age? 60?
Well, I
Minnie
mean, 65. But your boss and got married and she pregnant.
Yeah, so he's not much younger.
Yeah.
And, so, Minnie, I don't know what to tell you. You know this is a wrap.
Or she could
She's
be
fallen in love with him, Steve. She's fallen in love with him.
Well, but he ain't fell in love with you though. See,
No,
that's the problem.
And
How old? About 45?
47.
Yeah, she about 47 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
And she's retiring, maybe years of service versus.
yeah, something like that. Just
okay.
could be
early
plant be
retirement.
closing. Or just lying. Ain't nobody got no money to get out at 47. Not working as no damn secretary. I don't know how much you done stacked. Don't even worry about that. I know that ain't right.
You got a lot of bonuses.
Once again, I mean, look, lady, you're not the one. He's gotten married. She's pregnant. All y'all have is a work-related thing. You said that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
She's accepted it too.
And it is no more.
She might want to stay on part-time. You know what I'm saying? Then she can keep up these little benefits that she wants.
Yeah, see, that's
She's
why.
probably worked all of that out. She's interested in this man.
No, that's not going to happen. The man.
Right.
Don't.
All
Sure.
right, we're moving on.
Why are you talking to him?
I got caught up. All right,
Wow.
Katana in Algiers,
And
Louisiana
Shirley,
says
wait a minute.
we're moving on.
Tommy
We're
wasn't
moving on.
talking about those benefits that you talking about either.
No, we're moving on.
Right, Steve.
Hello.
But we're still moving on.
Oh, okay, yes, ma'am.
Katana in Algiers says, I'm a 40-year-old married woman and I've got a tattoo of my ex-boyfriend's name on my right thigh. When I first met my husband, he asked if I would consider removing the tattoo, and I told him I would consider it. I've been married for almost 3 months, but during my engagement, my ex was killed in a bad accident. My husband has been pressuring me lately to get the tattoo removed, but now I want to keep it since my ex has passed away. My husband is upset about it. Do I have to remove the tat?
Off your ass.
It's on her thigh. And here's the deal. Yes, I think you should remove it. This man has married you. He dead. What you want me to tell you? He dead. Get a copy of the obituary. Do something like that. You can't keep the man's name on your thigh. I think that's being disrespectful to your husband, especially after you said you would consider it. Now he died. Now you want to keep it. For what?
Come on, running.
Thigh. It's
No,
Am I
just let
running?
it go.
If it's on her thigh, it's big letters and stuff. Yeah.
On the thigh, it don't make no sense. It makes
Yeah,
no
you gotta
sense
let
to
that
keep
go.
Yeah,
Katana.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. She'll let it go.
All right, moving on. Zuri in Charlotte says, I'm 37 years old and divorced, and my parents are temporarily living with me while they find a new home closer to me. I live in a townhouse, and the guest room where my parents sleep shares a wall with my neighbor's bedroom. My 62-year-old parents have the loudest sex of anyone I've ever known, and they have done this all of my life. My neighbor has called me laughing a few times, and how do I get them to quiet down and be respectful?
No,
Mama,
that's
Daddy.
what it is.
What?
62, that's how they go at it. Them is like, I don't know if you ever watched National Geographic, but them is 2 koala bears.
What do they do?
Them koala bears. It's vicious.
Yeah,
They be
it's
scratching
aggressive.
each other's back and everything. Your mom and daddy just up in there, just 2 koala bears just going at it.
Can you do the noise for me one more time?
She love noise for some reason.
Woo, Herbert. Jane, girl, I'm telling you, Jane and Herbert.
Jane and Herbert.
2 really old ass names.
I love animal
Yeah,
noise.
ain't nothing you could do. I ain't got nothing to help you with that. I don't care.
But they are in her house. She could say something.
What are you gonna say to your mom and daddy?
Yeah,
Shay?
what would you say? What would she say, though?
I mean, there's nothing you can say. It's your
Mama.
mama and your dad. Mama, y'all in here y'all neighbors is calling me because y'all just in there just tearing on each other. Now, this is embarrassing. It's going to hurt me. The homeowners association is talking about fining me.
I love
Switch
Y'all got
rooms
to
with him.
stop.
What if she switch rooms with him, dog? How about that?
What?
If she switch rooms, like if the
Dog,
girl
it's her house. It's her house. She
Well, what
don't
she
want to
want?
switch rooms.
Well,
Ain't nobody switching rooms with your mama and daddy.
All right, we're moving on.
You want that out of Highland? Which one?
Well, never mind. We don't have time.
What else did she say to her daddy, though? Mama, y'all.
Mama, daddy.
Listen to me. Can I talk to y'all for a minute? Listen.
Together?
Y'all just, listen. The neighbors have been calling. What is y'all in there doing? Is y'all fighting? Because they think y'all fighting.
They're making bear noises.
Be quiet, Shirley.
I love it. You know I love it, Carla. All right, coming up next, the nephew and Run That Prank Back right after this. Thank you, CLO.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Anna standing by with today's national news. And in entertainment news, our girl Issa Rae is married now. We'll talk about that. Yes. She's no longer insecure. Okay. Plus, in other entertainment news, Kanye West smashes streaming records. We'll talk about that and all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, you heard him. He's here, the nephew, with today's Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
You married your brother. Is it brother or sister? You married your brother. Let me do it again. You married your brother.
Did you now?
I married fish. In other words, if this was my life.
But basically,
Wow.
you married your brother. Yes. Okay. All right. You
Hey,
know,
fish.
it happens sometimes. Check the history books. It's in there. Google it. You married your brother. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carmen, please.
this is she.
Hi, Carmen. My name is Keith. I'm calling you from Insurance Group.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Good. You and your husband, what is it? Harvey, is that right?
Yes, it's Harvey.
Okay. You guys actually put applications and actually went in and got your physicals done for life insurance, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. I actually am calling you from the insurance group. I have you all's lab results and everything as far as your physicals and blood tests and things of that nature. Is there any way I could possibly talk to both of you guys at the same time, you and Harvey? Is that possible?
Well, sure, he's at work right now, but I can get him on the phone.
Okay. It would be it'd be kind of easy if I kind of explained everything to both of you guys at the same time. If that's okay?
Okay, something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I mean, I think I need to just try to bring a few things to you guys' attention, but I think, after that, it's pretty much you guys' decision on what you do. But I just wanted to let you know a few things about, the results and things of that nature, life insurance, the whole 9 yards, okay?
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if I can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetheart.
Look, I got the insurance people on the line. They want to try to get both of us on the phone to talk to us about the insurance stuff.
Oh, cool, good.
Hey, Harvey, how you doing? This is Keith from Insurance Group. How are you?
Hey, good. What's happening, Keith?
Good. Listen, I wanted to give you guys a call and kind of follow up. You guys did physicals and blood tests and the whole 9 yards, and I wanted to give you guys a call. It's kind of better if I talk to both of you guys at the same time. So do you have a minute that we can actually use to kind of get some of this information out to you?
Yeah. I'm fine, man. I'm on a little break right now. I'm good.
Okay, great. First of all, we've gotten all your lab results back, everything, and I kind of got a few questions for you guys that I'm a little puzzled on. How long have you guys actually been married?
Well, we've been together about 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years. Okay, now, prior to being married 3 years, how long did you guys know each other before you got married?
What'd you say, babe? About 6 years?
Yeah, about 6 years.
Okay. You guys have been knowing each other pretty close to 9 years now.
All together, yeah.
Okay. Are you actually from the same hometown? Did you grow up in the same hometown?
Yeah, we grew up. I'm sorry. Is this question? Is this about the insurance or?
Well, there's a few things that's actually puzzling, Carmen, that we need to. This is some news I actually didn't want to bring you guys, but I have to actually give you this news. Looking at our records, looking at all the test results, and let me be the first to tell you that we run these results over and over and over, trying to make sure we are completely 115, 20% right, okay?
What's the problem with the test?
Well, looking at our test, guys, Harvey, Carmen, it's indicating that you guys are related, and 9 times out of 10, you guys are siblings.
What?
Hold on, man. What?
Okay. I understand the shock. It took everything I had to make this phone call. I did not want to make it. But looking at our records, and we went over these records over and over, and the blood work tells us that you guys are actually siblings.
Man.
This don't make no
You
sense.
kidding. Oh, what the
Are you serious?
Ma'am, I'm
me and
very
my
serious.
wife, you know
I
that,
would not.
right?
This is not a laughing matter, not a joking matter. You know, like I said, I did not want to call with this information.
Well, you did make the call, man.
Look, you need to go back. I don't know what you need to go back and double check your records or something because we've been married 3 years.
Check with the lab, man. Can you check with the lab and call us back and let us know they made a mistake?
Harvey, and I knew those questions would come up, and we went over it. We went over it and over it and over it.
Well, y'all need to go over it again because that don't make no damn sense.
Hold on, baby. I got this. You make the call, and this got to be wrong. So what you need to do is make another call and call the lab and call us back and let us know that you either know they made a mistake or something. You talking about me and my wife.
And I understand it, Harvey. Harvey, let me ask you this. Is it possible, and this is just a question. Is it possible that your dad and maybe her mom maybe knew each other at some point? And
What the you say about my mom and dad?
That's some straight. Look, you need to go back and do whatever you need to do. But I tell you what, you say some like that again, I tell you, my baby's gonna be coming down there and beat your for saying some like that.
Yeah, hold on, baby. Baby, hold on, baby. I got this. Baby, hold on. I got it, baby. How the you gonna call me with this? Where the you from? I don't know where the you from where people do like that, but that ain't
all I'm doing, sir, is bringing you the results.
Why don't you bring me the results in person, and I bet I'll whoop your.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, sir, even if you beat the messenger, at the end of the day, that's still your sister.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna whoop your.
Look, I don't care what the you talking about. He ain't my damn brother.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out where the you are, whatever cubicle you in. You gonna call me talking about we brother and sister? It's my wife.
I understand that, sir, but somewhere down the line, somebody made a mistake, and you guys, a brother and sister, got married. I'm not at fault for that.
Well, let me tell you this. Don't you make the mistake of calling either one of these numbers again in your life.
Sir, I got one more test result I do need to give you.
Oh, you got more test results.
Okay, all what you've been talking about been what else you got to say now that's going to be worse than this?
The only other test result I have, ma'am, is that this is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
I told you ain't like her.
Wait till when
I told you.
Hey, I got one more thing I got to ask both of y'all. What is the baddest, and I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Oh, I think I made him mad. Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I did.
Yeah. You think the husband and wife trying to get insurance was mad?
They were mad.
You talking about they related, they brothers?
They were mad.
Come on. I love it. It's a lot to try to get two people on the phone at the same time. But when you do get it, magic happens. When you can get them both on the line, you got magic coming down, baby.
Yeah, you did that. You did.
Thank you. Thank you. Just trying to donate my little bit of stupid for the morning show. That's all. This is my little teaspoons of stupid. I hope y'all like it.
All right, nephew. Well, thank you. You did that. Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we got to say congratulations to our girl, Issa Rae. She posted her beautiful photos from the destination wedding in the south of France. Issa married her longtime beau, Louis Diame. I guess. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Louis Diame. We loved her caption and impromptu photo shoot. in a custom Vera Wang dress. My girls came to help me. They all had on the same dress, and I took a few flicks with somebody's husband, she jokes. So congratulations to Issa Rae. Yeah.
Go ahead. Congratulations.
I love her caption.
She ended Insecure, and she's beginning her new life with her husband. How sweet. Congratulations. Yeah.
Nice. I love Issa Rae. I love that show, Insecure.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a great
All right,
show.
so in other entertainment news, Kanye West is in it again. He managed to smash streaming records with his Donda listening party last week. TMZ reports that the Apple Music global live stream event topped out at 3.3 million viewers. It's more than double the previous Apple Music streaming record set by Gucci Mane and Jeezy's Versus battle last year. That racked up approximately 1.8 million viewers. The listening party was only seen by those who bought a ticket to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Kanye's new house, by the way. He's living there now. And the million streaming live at home, but was not posted for on-demand viewing afterwards. TMZ adds that once Donda drops, the plan is for the entire performance to be posted. Oh, all right. Okay.
The entire performance of him at the
I guess so.
At the Mercedes-Benz
Stadium.
It wasn't
His
long.
new house.
Hell, it wasn't number 4 songs. What they finna post? Everybody saw it. Them kids recorded that. That's all over the internet.
Well, you know, that's what they do, though, Steve. You know.
I'm gonna try to stay at the Staples Center. What you say that's gonna run?
In L.A.
What that's gonna cost me to get in the Staples Center?
What's that gonna run you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a few weeks at the Staples Center. You know.
Yeah, you're not that. You don't like spending money like that, Tommy. You're not gonna understand that price.
Well, what is one day gonna cost me? Just one night at the Staples Center.
Well, but because they can let you have it, but it's gonna be over. I mean, I know. Let me see. Back in the day, to get to Phillips Arena, when it was the Phillips Arena, to rent it out, about $125 back in the day.
For one day?
No, one.
I mean, is it at least a late checkout? I mean, damn.
Well, I mean, what you can't win a day. I know you said one day. You can't win the day. You have to pay for it. One day? No, you can't have to.
And so, but with that, Steve.
But all that is the building. That ain't nothing else.
And that's for a few hours, though, right? That's not overnight, right?
Oh, no, overnight. You gotta get your ass out.
And shower and.
Now, you can come in there that morning and set that stage up and get them lights up there, but by the evening, it's overtime after that. Well, you can stay in overnight, but it's overtime. Yeah.
That is great.
You're way too cheap for that, Tommy.
All right, Steve. It's time to move on. Let's to today's headlines. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Thank you. Okay, this is Ann Tripp, and here we go. In Florida, authorities say that the remains of the last missing and unaccounted for victim of the Champlain Towers collapse in Surfside have been found and positively identified. So that brings a final and confirmed death toll to 98 men, women, and children. Officials say that 4 unvaccinated Veterans Affairs employees died of COVID recently. So now the VA is requiring all frontline healthcare workers to be inoculated against the coronavirus. And that mandate affects more than 100,000 members of personnel. Meanwhile, the White House says it's keeping international travel restrictions in place for people from Europe, the UK, China, India, and Brazil due to COVID's new extremely contagious Delta variant and the resulting quickly rising infection rates that are seen among the unvaccinated in the main. President Biden has announced a slate of nominees to serve as U.S. attorneys. The 8 nominees have been picked to head up U.S. attorneys' offices in Washington State, New York, Massachusetts, Indiana, Maryland, and Washington, D.C., and the D.C. nominee is Matthew Graves, who previously worked as U.S. Assistant Attorney in that office. If he is confirmed, he would preside over the humongous probe into the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, one of the biggest in American history. As for the other nominees, several would be historic firsts also, like the first African-American here or whatever, or the first woman to hold a post, all among the 8 nominees that President Biden has announced. Meanwhile, the committee investigating the January 6th riot here's this testimony today. They're expected to hear first from local police and how they had to deal with the crowds and how they were battling them and injured. Today marks the 25th anniversary of the Centennial Olympic Park bombing in Atlanta. Remember that? Where one person was killed and over 100 other people were injured. And finally, everyone from former President Obama to Ivy League scholar Cornel West, all mourning the loss of civil rights and education activist Robert Moses, who died at age 86. Now, Bob Moses, as he was called, was born in Harlem. He held a Harvard master's degree. He was a Rhodes Scholar. He was field secretary for the Mississippi Student Nonviolence Coordinating Committee, or SNCC, back in the 60s. Bob Moses initiated the famous Freedom Summer Black Voter Registration Project. He was at one point beaten to within an inch of his life. He also developed the Algebra Project to help poor students with mathematics. They say he signed all his correspondence with the words, "Keep on pushing." Civil rights legend Bob Moses dead at age 86. Now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, nephew, this story is for you. Check this out. Nick Cannon's phone has been ringing off the hook after Kevin Hart's latest prank. Nick has been in a bit of a prank war with Kevin Hart. And
what happened?
Last month, Nick sent Kevin a llama. Remember that? It was all over social media. He sent him a llama to celebrate his 42nd birthday, okay? So now Kevin has fired back by buying digital billboards in Los Angeles, in Atlanta, and in New York City. And it reads, "For any advice on fatherhood, call my best friend, Nick Cannon." Hey guys, here is his cell number, 323-509-0988. Kevin posted a picture of one of the billboards to his Instagram. And, I mean, what do you think about this prank? That was pretty good, huh?
Nick, I do po-ass pranks. These is high expensive pranks. I can't compete with that at all. I cannot get in that game. I go bankrupt trying to stick with that.
But you are the king of pranks. So any advice, do's and don'ts on pranking?
There's no limit. Like Nick should fire back, and
but he started it.
Okay, yeah, he started sending him a llama.
He started it.
Yeah, but you got to come back from the billboards. You got to do something different.
No.
Ringing.
Tommy, I disagree. Steve? Nick ain't gonna be able to keep up with this now.
With Kevin.
Got them kids now.
He got kids, yeah.
You got to watch this money. Them billboards was expensive.
Yeah, and he had them in 3 cities, L.A., Atlanta, and New York City. Wow. And gave his real phone number out. They said Nick answered about 20 of the phone calls before he changed his number. But also, you may be wondering what Mariah Carey, Nick's ex-wife, thinks about him and all the babies. Well, she isn't sending any congratulations to Nick. She thinks Nick is being irresponsible. She thinks he's being reckless. He swears he has enough love and enough time to be a great parent to all his children, but his attention is going to be divided every which way.
I got it. I got the prank for Nick. Nick should.
Are you listening to the story?
Okay.
He was on prank mode.
I was still in prank mode. I'm still in prank mode.
All right, go ahead.
Let's hear what you got. What's your solution?
Send out Kevin Hart's address and throw a party and have everybody show up and send the address to everybody. Party at Kevin's.
Ooh,
send it out to about 1,000 people. About 1,000 people show up at Kevin Hart's house.
Didn't you do that at your uncle's house when you first started working with us?
Well, that was my party. That wasn't a prank.
That wasn't a prank. That wasn't a real event.
And at the time, he didn't know 1,000 people.
All right. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we'll have some trending medical news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, we need to take some time because we care. We want to at least try to save people's lives, to try to inform them and about this COVID-19 and vaccination situation. Experts say some people believe the Delta variant, the COVID numbers are being exaggerated. And we're saying that's just not true. Everyone on the Steve Harvey Morning Show does not want to blame the unvaccinated, but all of us have been vaccinated and can share what the vaccination has done for us. It has brought us peace of mind, for one thing. You feel better knowing that at least you have some sort of protection going out and about. We still wear our masks, of course, when we're out, but
guys, listen to me. I mean, look, you can say what you want to say about me. I'm done caring about that part of it. You have got to do everything in your power to save your life and the lives of your loved ones and your associates and just your friends. Listen to me. They're not blowing up these numbers at all. People have died. Okay, what's so blowed up about almost 600,000 deaths? What's blowed? These are actually people died. That's actual deaths. And the number is spiking again. And I can tell you right now, I have a very good friend who is in the hospital right now, struggling on that ventilator, did not get a vaccination, and told me, oh, wish I had got that vaccination, man. Yeah. And is in ICU right now today.
That's real.
Y'all, this is nothing to play with. This is nothing to play with. Stop this foolishness about you don't know what's in this vaccination. There's no massive plot to kill everybody. One other thing, to my people, black people that keep referring to the Tuskegee experiment with syphilis, I want you to understand the facts. It was a horrible experiment to see what syphilis did to all these black men. But they did not inject them with anything. They just brought them in and studied them and didn't give them no damn medicine. That's what they did to us. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Now, this is affecting everybody. I don't see the massive plot to kill black people in this. All poor whites, cause everybody getting it and everybody getting the same vaccine. Y'all, we got to get serious about this and stop messing around. Let's say you're young and your symptoms are not as great, but you take them home to one of your older loved ones. Well, it could be a little bit different now. But I got news for y'all. These young people dying from this thing now.
Yes.
It's young people dying. And if you're under 12, you can't even get a vaccination. I have another dear friend of mine that required that they nanny now get vaccinated because they around their baby all the time. The nanny tripping, talking about she wasn't taking no vaccine. She out of work. Wow. She out of work because this young couple trying to protect their family. Ain't nobody got time to play with you about your theory.
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all need to get in here. Look, man, the NFL is fining these cats for not getting these vaccinations now. They fining them because, listen to me, man, teams can forfeit games if they have a contact within the team and they forfeit a game. You messing with these cats' livelihood and this money when you got to go down here and get this vaccination. I can't, y'all, what's killing me is the amount of things we done put into our bodies and our mouths and we don't know where it come from.
Man.
You done had some things in your mouth that you don't know where it came from. So just get the vaccines, take care of yourselves, take care of the people that you love and you care about. Y'all got anything y'all want to say on the subject?
I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, people believe what they want to believe, but the bottom line is, at least if you get vaccinated, chances are you won't die if you get COVID.
Right.
You know,
right.
your symptoms.
There's a lot of misinformation out there. You gotta get this vaccination to help save your life, like Shirley said. Ventilators. Don't nobody want to be on a ventilator?
All right, we're moving on now. Coming up next, the nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, am I number one or number two?
You don't know?
We'll get right into that. We'll get into it a little later. But right now, it is time for the nephew in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
You didn't fall, and you not getting no money.
Oh, really?
You didn't fall, and you not getting no money.
Says who?
Says me. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello?
I'm trying to reach a Glenda Ann, please.
Yes, she.
How you doing? My name is Brad. I'm actually with the A&C department, accidents and conditions. Wanted to give you a call and see how you're doing this morning.
I'm just fine.
Great. Now, I am the accident and condition coordinator, the last person that it goes to before actually issuing out a check. And just wanted to give you a call and see how everything is going. Have you been to the doctor on your fall? And just wanted to do a follow-up with you and make sure everything is okay.
Yeah, everything is just fine, thank you.
Have you needed to do any rehabilitation work or anything like that? This is just a random procedure of all the notes that I have to write down. And like I said, this is the final step of getting you out a check. Now, the last I heard, you were offered $2,000. Is that correct?
If you work there, you go ask your supervisor. You would know all that if you worked there.
Okay. Well, I'm just looking at the file that I have, ma'am. I don't have everything in front of me.
If you got that wrote down, that's what they offer.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, listen, here's what we're doing. I've also been brought some other records. Is this the first time you've actually had an incident like this?
What?
Is this the first time you've had an incident of actually falling?
Yeah, that's my first time.
Okay. Well, actually, what we're doing, looking over the records here, I've got some actual incidents that it seems like you've actually fallen several times in other places. And what I'm having to do here, ma'am, is let you know that I am not going to sign off on this at all. So the money that has been offered to you, I am no longer going to be, I'm not going to confirm this check to go out to you. I don't think that there's anything wrong with you. I don't think that you have a problem. I think that there's something that you deliberately did in one of our stores.
I could care less about what you think. What happened was the was on the floor. I fell. They gonna have to pay for the claim either way it go.
No, we're not gonna. Actually, ma'am, what I'm gonna have to do is get you to come down and sign an agreement.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Yes, I'm going to need you to come down and sign an agreement that you actually made this whole thing up. And I need that in writing with your signature.
I'm not coming nowhere.
Look, ma'am, I don't care if you come down or I have to come down and haul your ass in. Because I'm not signing over a check to you for somebody that deliberately laid down in the floor and act like something was wrong with them.
You're lying, deliberately done a thing.
How exactly did...
It was witnesses. You need to talk to them.
I've spoken to every witness, and you know what, ma'am? Everyone thinks
you haven't spoken to every witness because my friend was there. You haven't spoken to her.
There's a lot of people that assume that you're lying.
Well, I don't care what they assume.
Ma'am, let me explain something. We can take this thing further. I even have you on video, actually deliberately laying down in the middle of the floor as if you have actually slipped.
I know you're lying.
No, I'm not.
I know you're lying.
No, I am not, ma'am. And listen, we're not going to give you $2,000. We're not going to give you $2.
What's your name?
My name is Brad with the A&C department.
Well, you won't be having a job too much for long because you a fool.
No, I'm not a fool. I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that you understand that this is not something. I want to make sure
you understand
that this is not something that you can do or continue to do. Now, I want to hear it out of your mouth. You tell me, did you lay down on that floor deliberately?
You crazy. You think I'm finna sit here and tell you I deliberately laid down in a floor?
Am I crazy? Am I crazy for you to sit here and tell me the truth?
I accidentally fell. That's it. That's all.
No.
That's all I know.
You deliberately laid down in that floor, and you're deliberately trying to get $2,000 worth of money that does not belong to you.
Well, you just review the damn tape then, and you'll see what happens.
Would you like for me to get authorities to come over, ma'am, and bring you in? Because what we're...
I don't give a who you get. You get whoever you want to get.
If I need to send authorities down there, ma'am, to bring
you send them over here. I'm not scared of them either.
I don't think I'm not. They're going to bring you in, and you're going to sign this form I have that you deliberately laid down on that floor.
You're a fool.
The nerve of you black people.
I'm not coming in. I'm not signing nothing. Now what you talking about? I don't know. I ain't never heard this you talking about.
Now, I want you to bring your little narrow black behind in here so we can get this stuff rectified is what I want done.
Are you crazy or deaf or you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, I tell you that. I am not coming in. I don't know what I would have to come in for.
I want you to sign a form that you deliberately laid down on this floor, and it was all fictitious.
Now, why the would I do something like that and then go to jail?
Why would you lay down in the floor in the first place when you knew nothing was wrong?
I told you I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It was in front of you. I could look you in your eyes and tell when you're lying.
I told you. I told you what happened. That's it. That's all. Bye.
Hey, let me say one more. Hello? Call her right back.
Hello.
Ma'am, I don't want to continue to go back and forth with you.
Look. I told you what happened. I'm not going to keep on telling you that. I don't know why the you keep calling me. Let me speak to your damn supervisor.
Let me say, well, first of all, ma'am, I am the supervisor. This is what I want. I think we can get this.
Look, what the I'm going to come in and sign what?
Here's what I want you to do. If you come down and sign it, I'll you go.
If you think I'm finna come and sign some papers saying I laid on the floor, it ain't none of that true. The was on the floor, I fell, that's it, that's all. Now, what the are you talking about?
Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
Are you listening?
Have you been drinking?
I want to
drinking got to do with anything. What I do on my own personal time is my business.
Can I say one more thing?
Drinking? Don't keep calling me with that.
Okay, I'm going to say one more thing and I'll let you go.
My back still hurt. And you talking about you ain't going to give me no money. You crazy the I am going to get some money. They should have had that up off the floor. Then I wouldn't be having to go through none of this. You have I been drinking?
Glenda, I'm going to say one more thing to you, and then I'm going to let you go.
What?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your brother, JT.
Who did it? James.
James, baby, James.
I don't know. Yeah, James, I'm going to get him when he get home. Who is this?
This is Nephew Tommy. How you doing, baby? You stand your ground, baby.
Second, huh?
Stand your ground, baby. Stand it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. My pressure was going up a little bit, but now I'm fine now.
And everybody here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show, we love you, Glenda.
Okay, thank you. I love you too.
Okay. First of all, I know that was stupid, but let me ask y'all this.
Okay.
But be real though. How many people y'all know been out there faking it sometime when on these accidents?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
How many people y'all know went to therapy for months and months and months?
All of that.
Or they went to therapy one time. I ain't going back over there no more.
Just pay me.
But go one time and think it's $1 million coming.
Yeah. I got my settlement.
Right.
I got my settlement.
It's my money and I want it now.
That is so crazy.
You're crazy.
I've seen some people do that though. I've seen them faking the funk. And then there's people who have actually have been, hurt themselves. And they get dragged through the ringer for being hurt. You be like, come on, man. The brother really is, or the sister really is hurt. Now let them.
Yeah, those insurance claims adjusters are no joke. Okay.
Oh no,
they've seen it all. I'm sure.
And heard.
So
it
you
all.
Trying to tell me your car just all of a sudden got flooded, and we ain't had rain in months.
All right, nephew, we got to get out of here. Up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, am I number 1 or number 2? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know, it could be yours.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right, nephew, thank you. Subject, am I number 1 or 2?
Ooh.
Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I have been together for 6 years and married 3. He's 37 and I'm 31. He's divorced and has a son and a daughter from his marriage. I absolutely adore them, and they spend weekends and summers with us. My husband has always put his children first, and I love that about him. He still finds time to spoil me by doing all of the cooking, planning dates for us, and sending me flowers at work, or randomly calling me during the day to say he loves me. In addition to all of that, he's an amazing lover. There's just one problem I'm having with our marriage. He's still too close to his ex-wife. His ex-wife sends him videos often of the children doing things around the house, or she FaceTimes him if she's in the car with the children. I don't have a problem with the videos of the children because children grow up fast and he's not with them 24/7. I do have a problem when his ex-wife is front and center in the videos and has put on makeup, lashes, and her new wig for the video. My husband and I were leaving church this past Sunday, and his ex-wife FaceTimed us with the children. She didn't know I was with him, and the first thing she said was that she got her hair cut in the style he used to love because she was tired of wearing wigs. Then she asked if he liked it, and he responded that he always thought that style was very complimentary to her face. I sat there heartbroken and quiet. I think it's inappropriate to speak to his ex this much and about something so personal. When she calls him or sends videos, I feel like the third wheel. She was his high school sweetheart, and he said he will always cherish her as a mother of his children. So am I number one or number two? Come on. You're number one. I mean, I gotta say this to you. Please, don't go getting all insecure on us, okay? Insecure is a TV show, all right? You are okay. You just gotta know that. You are married to this man. It sounds like you have nothing to worry about. What did you say in your letter? Let me read your words back to you. He plans dates. He cooks all the meals. He sends you flowers at work, randomly calls you during the day just to say he loves you. He's an amazing lover. You are married to this man. It sounds like you have nothing to worry about. The ex-wife is trying you. Don't get scared and let her throw you off your game. She wants to cause problems between the two of you. Do not let her. She is the ex. She's really the insecure one. Why else would she be tripping like that with him? Your husband actually sounds a little scared, like he doesn't really know what to do in that situation when she asks him stuff like that. He just is trying to keep the peace, okay, so he can still see his sons and everything can be cool. I'm not excusing his behavior, anything like that, because he could say something to her, but who knows? Then she could cause some unnecessary problems as far as letting him see the kids when he needs to and all of that. Or she could just be a bee. I mean, if she FaceTimes him while you're there, just lean in and say, hey girl, what's up, Oh, your hair looks cute, or whatever you want to say at that time. Let her know you're there. I mean, he married you. He's still with you. So remember, you have the upper hand. You are number one. You are number one. She doesn't even have a number at this point. She's the ex. So know who you are. Don't get sucked into her silly, childish games, okay? Please don't do that. Steve?
I just see a letter filled with insecurity.
Exactly.
That's all I see. The woman that wrote the letter, you're just completely insecure. And I think you're making a case out of nothing. I'm assuming that the kids are young. And that's why she sends all the videos and all this here. But Shirley nailed it on the head. They spend weekends and summers with y'all. You absolutely adore them. Your husband always puts his kid first, and you love that about him. Then he's still spoiling you, cooking, planning dates, flowers at work, randomly calling during the date to say love you. What? And then he's an amazing lover. The only problem I'm having in our marriage, he's too close to his ex-wife. She sends him videos of the children doing things around the house. It's his kids. They his kids. If she's in the car with the children, she FaceTimes him. I don't have a problem with the videos of the children because the children grow up fast, he's not around. Okay, cool. But then you say, I do have a problem when his ex-wife is front and center of the videos. Who? The kids don't have the phone. The kids don't FaceTime. How else? Do you know how many times them kids probably go, I want to talk to my daddy? Or can I talk to daddy? Do you know how many times they'll say that? Because they seem to have a great relationship. So now you mad because she done put on makeup, lashes, and her new wig for the video. Would you prefer the old wig?
Not the old wig.
I mean, you mad because it's the new wig. I'm just trying to figure out where you at. Now your husband and I was leaving church this past Sunday, and the ex-wife FaceTimed us with the children. Now, she didn't know I was with him. The first thing she said was she got a haircut in the style he used to love because she was tired of wearing wigs. And he asked if he liked it, and he responded he always thought that style was complimentary of her face. I sat there heartbroken and quiet. Heartbroken. Jeez. Because somebody said they like a hairstyle instead of a damn wig. Lady, you a lot. I'll be back. You a lot, though.
Yeah, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, and am I number 1 or number 2? We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, am I number 1 or number 2?
Okay, the wife is married to this man, 37. She 31. 2 kids. They absolutely love the kids. They spend weekends and summers with y'all. The husband always put the kids first, but she still feel time to spoil her, cooking, cleaning, planning dates, sending flowers, randomly calling, great loving, everything. The only problem is too close to his ex-wife. His ex-wife sending videos of the children doing stuff around the house. So what? Or she FaceTimes him if she's in the car with the children. The children want to talk to their daddy. I don't have a problem with the videos of the children because children grow up fast, okay? Stay right there with that. I do have a problem with the ex-wife in front and center in all the videos. What, the kids, how old are these kids? They ain't got no FaceTime. Who else gonna cut the phone on? Lady, my husband and I were leaving church this past Sunday. Here's the part that messed up the letter. And the ex-wife FaceTimed us with the children. She didn't know I was with him, and the first thing, now y'all leaving church together. Are you hearing all of this? Mm-hmm. Y'all leaving church together. First thing she said was she got the haircut in the style he used to love because she was tired of wearing wigs. Then she asked if he liked it. He responded. He always thought that the style was very complimentary to her face. That's all he said. I sat there heartbroken and quiet. I think it's inappropriate to speak to his ex-wife this much about something so personal. A wig?
A haircut?
A wig, lady.
She's crazy.
When she calls and sends videos, I feel like third wheel. She was his high school sweetheart, and he said he will always cherish her as the mother of his children. So am I number 1 or number 2? You're number 1. Stop acting like you number 2.
Right.
See, you doing this to yourself because he ain't doing nothing to you. You are insecure. The man is not doing anything to you. Lady, okay, hold on. Check this part out right here.
Okay.
If she FaceTimes with the kid, or they just having general conversation. Also, she is the now current ex-wife.
Right.
Why are you steady bringing up the fact that they was high school sweethearts? That has nothing to do with it. You are the current wife. They broke up because they didn't work. He's done nothing to say he want her back. But the man said he will always cherish her as the mother of his children. That's pretty respectful. That's pretty respectful.
I think so, yeah.
He
didn't say love her. He didn't say want her. He just said cherish her. She did a great thing.
Man, I don't understand this letter right here.
Making a problem where there
Except, yeah, you right about that, Shirley. Sister, you got to just back up. Chill out for a minute. You all right. There's no need to even write the letter. He ain't even said nothing inappropriate to them. You mad at the fact that she's sending your husband video. Now, if your husband starts sending her videos, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Right. And Steve, let me ask you this. Don't you think that he's trying to keep the peace? You know, when he talks to her or he's, you know, nice to her or whatever, just, you know, when she asked him about the wig, I think is complimentary to your face or whatever he said. You know what
all
I mean?
it is.
Yeah.
He didn't say, ooh, you fine as hell.
Maybe.
So,
like
you know,
that.
yeah, you know, you in here adding stuff to this. Plus, are they enemies? See, I don't think they got divorced as enemies.
That doesn't sound like it.
It doesn't sound like they're trying to co-parent, and
that's it. That's all they're trying to do is bring these kids up. That's it. The ex is extra. Now she is very extra with it. You know.
She's trying. She's trying. To play
She's
the game.
like I said. She's trying her. Yeah, she's trying her. She is. But you don't know you're number one. You don't know all the stuff you said he's doing for you, and
she's
you.
But Shirley, she said it all in the letter.
Yeah.
You know,
she's taking the bait from the girl.
It's like, don't let her do this to you. What? Yeah, get yourself together. You've lost all your confidence. You got to come on now. Look where you are and look where she is. Look where you are and look where the ex is. The ex wants to be where you are. Don't let her do it by you acting insecure, you know?
That's it, Shirley. Get your swag back.
Yeah, come on now. And you said you love the kids and all of that.
Well, you know, like I said, a letter of total insecurity. Just total insecurity. So I can't help you, ma'am. You got to pull yourself together. Shirley done said it, I done said it. You're creating a problem that don't exist. But if you keep on doing this to the man, and it don't even sound like he irritated by it. You just over there tripping. I'm sitting here heartbroken and quiet, talking about her wig.
There's a lot more things to be heartbroken about, really.
You bet not, Shirley, ever talk about my wig.
All right, thank you, Steve. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, Steve's Hood Olympic report, okay? We'll get to it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we go. Steve's in for Junior with Sports Talk, but we're calling this segment, what is it, Steve? The Hood Olympics Report?
Hood Olympic Report.
Oh,
talking about the Olympics the way you need to hear about it. Everything ain't important. Okay. Let's just do a fast review. As I told you yesterday, America has won a medal in fencing. Just want to reiterate that. And in case you don't know what fencing is, it has nothing to do with going outside with barbed wire or anything like that. It's sword fighting.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Now, here we go. Did you see the Dutch cyclist who celebrated as she won the gold medal? But what happened was she actually won the silver. The lady was so far in front of her ass, she thought she was first. That other lady was long gone. Her ass come across the tape like she didn't want to go. You got a silver, lady. Good to see white people celebrating like that, though. Always is good. I want you to also wonder which country is the ROC. If you've been wondering about that, I was a little bit confused, too. The ROC stands for the Russian athletes. It's the Russian Olympic Committee. Because the Russia can't officially send no athletes to December 2022. Probably because of drugs or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Probably drugs or something like that. Steroids, penicillin tablets, probably I heard somebody had some Molly on the team. Anyway, now they had a triathlon the other day. That's swimming, cycling, and running back to back. And I don't know who won that because I don't know them people. Nobody black was in it. Know that.
No.
We'll do a little running and a little bike riding, but that swimming out there in the middle of that damn ocean, we don't really do that. Also, I'd like to let you know that for the first time ever, a brother and a sister has won a gold medal in the Olympics. Two Japanese kids won the judo thing. Judo started in Japan, and they won it in Japan. The brother and a sister both won a gold medal. The sister won, and then an hour later, her brother came out there and whooped his ass. Also, skateboarding. If you want to see a bunch of people you don't know their name and their ass just falling, watch skateboarding. Even when they win the gold, it don't look like they done won a damn gold medal. It's just crazy.
All right. Thank you for the Hood Olympics report, Steve.
Anytime.
More of your show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So we just talked about the Olympics, and we know the Olympics are going on right now. So here's a question for you guys, Steve and Tommy. If you could do a sport at the Olympics and win the gold, what would it be? It could be any sport. You could, whatever, make up one, something you like, whatever. What would it be?
Sex, probably that.
They say that's a sport.
Yeah. The 100-yard sex, something like that. Yeah.
How do you do 100-yard sex?
I don't just start at the end zone and just work your way down there. You get there when you get there.
A lot of burns on your knees.
A lot of burns, a lot of scrapes, a lot of groaning and moaning, but you're going to get there. The Lovey Dovey Olympics.
I have another event, too, I'd like to participate in. I'd probably take a gold medal in dice shooting.
There you go.
You know, just be able to go out there and shoot dice, a goal for our country. You know, I'm not sure where craps was created, but I know where it was damn sure perfected. Was in the hood street corners of kicking dice and all this here. So I like dice shooting as one of my events.
Okay.
Then I'd have to backdoor that with domino cussing. Domino cussing.
That's a sport. That's an Olympic sport.
You might not win the game, Tommy? But it's about the cut. It's like Anthony Anderson's mama. She probably get the goal.
Come on, boy.
You know?
That's gonna be our representative for the goal. It's Doris. Is Miss Doris? Yeah, Miss Doris.
Miss Doris.
I would like. We might as well. Let me see. I think I would go in there and compete in. What? I think we ought to have.
You shame? What?
Well, no, not really. I don't think, because I think it's hands down we're gonna win this. We chicken frying.
Really?
Yeah, chicken frying. I think our ass can get the gold. Anybody's mama can go down there and win that.
Yeah.
I had a dude fry me some chicken one time at a hotel in Paris. I told him, look, man, you need to stop this here. Don't tell nobody else this is fried chicken.
All right, come on, Tommy. If you could do another sport
you know what?
at the Olympics, what would it be and win the gold?
I'd want to do it, Shirley, but I think we'll lose a lot of people. A lot of people will drown. But we could do hip-hop synchronized swimming. I just think most of my team gonna drown. You know, I know that.
Because we don't know. We don't swim. We're not the best swimmers. Yeah.
So we gonna twerk.
All underwater. A lot of twerking.
Yeah. Twerking would be a good. I think we could gold medal in that.
Gold medal in twerking.
I think. You know what, Shirley?
What?
Stepping would be a good Olympic sport.
Good. Yeah.
That would be
Chicago
good.
stepping.
I could just see in Chicago up there and let them go and sweep all rounds.
Okay, I like it. These are good sports. All right, if you could do a sport at the Olympics, Tommy, and win the gold.
Oh, I gotta go.
Keep it clean, nephew.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to edit it, but God.
Yeah.
Okay. Butt naked skateboard, because the skateboarding ain't working. They need some help.
It ain't working.
So it ain't working.
I'm not enjoying the regular skateboarding at all.
Y'all a mess.
But if you naked, you ain't gonna fall. You ain't gonna fall if you naked.
Or if you do, some of them falls in slow motion gonna be good. Cause you really don't know how you look till you fall naked. Or you can have a helmet. We're not interested in that. But here's the event that I think we could really go home in the gold.
What? One more.
Hair braiding.
Yes.
Wow.
Take a goal in hair braiding, cornrowing.
Yes.
And don't forget baby hair. Baby hair,
baby
we
hair
kill that
popping.
too. Yes, baby, yes.
Line dancing, shuffle, keep it shuffle, electric slide.
We'll have more of today's trending stories and more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So I thought this was already done, but a 15-year-long battle over the Godfather of Soul, James Brown's estate, has finally been settled, guys. Now, this is according to lawyer David Black. The settlement was reached earlier this month, although no details were revealed. Since Mr. Brown's death back in 2006, several heirs, including children, grandchildren, and even his so-called ex-wife, have been fighting over his estate, which is estimated to be anywhere between $5 million and $100 million. Wow. Now all parties involved have come to an agreement except the ex, who was eliminated as an heir after it was discovered she couldn't have been legally married to James Brown because she was legally married to someone else at the time of her 2000 wedding to the Godfather of Soul. So she tried to get tricky with it. What?
They like, you out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why are we like this when people die? Black people.
We get so greedy. We get
and
so
I'm,
greedy.
And I'm going to tell you something. It's not just the rich.
No.
I'm talking about regular people die, man, and they go through it. I have a friend right now that's going through a death, and, man, they family is clowning.
Yeah.
I'm talking about having real arguments about what to do with what's left. The house. Now, the house, they about to kill each other about this house.
I bet.
Yeah.
We go through it.
All right. Yeah, think about that. Congratulations that they settled it finally. All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, we got to say congratulations to our girl, Issa Rae. She posted her beautiful photos from the destination wedding in the south of France. Issa married her longtime beau, Louis Diame. I guess. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Louis Diame. We loved her caption and impromptu photo shoot in a custom Vera Wang dress. My girls came to help me. They all had on the same dress, and I took a few flicks with somebody's husband, she jokes. So congratulations to Issa Rae. Yeah.
Go ahead. Congratulations.
I love her caption.
She ended insecure, and she's beginning her new life with her husband. How sweet. Congratulations. Yeah.
Nice. I love Issa Rae. I love that show, Insecure.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's a great
All right,
show.
so in other entertainment news, Kanye West is in it again. He managed to smash streaming records with his Donda listening party last week. TMZ reports that the Apple Music global live stream event topped out at 3.3 million viewers. It's more than double the previous Apple Music streaming record set by Gucci Mane and Jeezy's Versus battle last year. That racked up approximately 1.8 million viewers. The listening party was only seen by those who bought a ticket to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, Kanye's new house, by the way. He's living there now. And the million streaming live at home, but was not posted for on-demand viewing afterwards. TMZ adds that once Donda drops, the plan is for the entire performance to be posted. Oh,
all right.
Okay.
The entire performance of him at the
I guess so.
At the Mercedes-Benz
Stadium.
It wasn't
His
long.
new house.
Hell. It wasn't number 4 songs. What they finna post. Everybody saw it. Them kids recorded that. That's all over the internet.
Well, you know, that's what they do, though, Steve. You know.
I'm gonna try to stay at the Staples Center. What you say that's gonna run?
In L.A.
What that's gonna cost me to get in the Staples Center?
What's that gonna run you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a few weeks at the Staples Center. You know.
Yeah, you're not that. You don't like spending money like that, Tommy. You're not gonna understand that price.
Well, what is one day gonna cost me? Just one night at the Staples Center.
Well, but because they can let you have it, but it's going to be over. I mean, I know, let me see, back in the day to get to Phillips Arena, when it was the Phillips Arena, to rent it out, about $125 back in the day.
For one day?
You're way too cheap for that, Tommy.
All right, coming up, it is our last break of the day. And of course, at 49 minutes after the hour, we will have some closing remarks from the one and only, our fearless leader, Steve Harvey, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, our last break of the day on this Tuesday. It's been a good day. Did you have fun yesterday, Steve, on National Uncle and Auntie Day?
I didn't really realize how many people thought I was their uncle.
Yeah.
But when I got off work, I had got a lot of people that listened to the show, and I told him that he wasn't going to be happy with a lot of that. So if they
who
could
is
try to
he?
pipe
The
it down.
nephew?
Yeah, I just said he, so they wouldn't, feel no kind of way about it, So
he's very possessive of his uncle, for sure.
Jesus, help me, Father God, help me.
They got terrible uncles. That's all it is to it.
You want to point that out. And yesterday was the day.
That was the day. You got a bad draw. That's just it happens. I wanted height. I didn't get height. You didn't get an uncle. Hey, that's your problem. It's your problem.
Hey, and you dealt.
Hey, do they have a nephew-niece day?
I don't know.
I mean, why not, though? Why? They should, if they have Uncle and Auntie Day. I know they have Grandparents' Day. And
do you have a favorite nephew or niece, Shirley?
Do I? Yeah, I don't have that many, but, oh, God. I have 2 nephews and 1 niece. And, my
That's
first
all?
nephew, Chris.
Oh.
He was my heart. He was my first child. I always call him my first child. Yep. Love him to death.
That's Chris's son? I mean, that's Fisher's son?
Fisher's son. Fisher's oldest son. And then I have Courtney, my other nephew, and Crystal. And I love them all. But Chris was here first.
Oh, you only got 3.
I only have 3, yeah. Because I only have,
I'm the only one that's got. Yeah, I'm the only one that's got a bunch of.
What, nieces and nephews?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, but you have a lot of brothers and sisters, though.
Yeah. I don't even know how many I got. Damn. I mean,
that's a lot.
Ooh. Let me see. 2, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 nieces, and let me see, 6 nieces, and I got. Let me see.
What is this? How come you
1,
don't
2,
know?
3.
I know.
I ain't never had to count them before. I got 3 nephews, 1 great nephew. No, 2 great nephews. We got too many damn people in this family.
Yeah, it's too many.
I lost track. I can't keep up with them.
You know what, Steve? Since we have a little time, we didn't get to all of the CLOs, and I know this person really needs your help. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Freddie in Brooklyn writes that my children and I are going to Cancun for a short summer vacation before they go back to college mid-August, and I need some help with my youngest child. She's boy crazy, so she doesn't want to go on vacation with us. She's a freshman in college, and the boyfriend goes to an out-of-state college, so she's trying to spend all of her time with him. She said, I don't understand love because I never married her mom, and I have 3 baby mamas. How do I teach her good values when I've been a bad example?
That's going to be hard, man. I mean, it's going to be really, really hard for you to. I mean, you can forewarn her through the mistakes you made and say, look, I want you to safeguard yourself against guys that kind of did it the way I did it. And if you can find some examples of how this guy is the way you were, then you stand a chance at being heard. But when they're at that age, I think all of us can tell you this that have one at this age, because 3 of us do. You can tell them all you want. You can tell them all you want. But they're going to go out here and they're going to make a decision that's contrary to everything you've taught them.
Everything. Because we're
What the
old,
church
we don't
say,
know
man?
anything.
Amen.
Yeah, amen.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Really?
It's nothing like life experience, though. Nothing like it. Especially if you make the mistake and learn from it. But a lot of people, I should say, make mistakes and don't learn from them and keep making the same mistake over and over again. But you can try to tell them.
And as a parent, when you see another parent going through something, you think you ain't got it like yours is not worse than mine. It's just a different story. That's all it is.
That's
it's
right.
just a whole different. It's just a different story, man.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So what you saying? Don't try to out misery me.
No, you can't.
No.
We all.
It's all relevant. It's all relevant.
Right.
Your war ain't my war. Your battle ain't my battle. But your victories ain't mine either. But it kills me when other parents try to judge other parents with their parenting. When look, man, your day coming.
Yeah.
Cause we all get faced with it, man. When we be looking at our kids and going, "What are you doing?" And you can try to tell them if you want to, but they think they know something, and sometimes whether you want to or not, you just gotta let them go.
You have to let them go. Steve.
So they can see for themselves. I'm still between the 7 of them. I still have challenges from time to time. And the youngest one is 24.
Of life.
24.
Yeah. It's just different now. The kids are raised. The kids are different than when we were growing up. They're just different.
We did that too.
Yeah, we
did a lot of it.
Because we wanted them to have a better life than we did.
Everything.
Yeah, but that's the problem. See, we gave our kids a life that we didn't have.
Right. Exactly.
And we, at the fact that they took advantage of it without sometimes the respect that came with it.
Yeah, and now they're entitled.
Oh.
This is good conversation.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Well, yeah, we'll continue some of this tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Talk to God. He'd love to hear from you. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.